All right, Kev. Well, welcome to the UFC, right? I mean, this thing all kind of came together really quickly, right? So give me an idea what the emotion is like and how it all came together.
The emotions were really, really high, and then when it came together, I was in the middle of jiu-jitsu practice, so I was trying not to concentrate on that. I was trying to concentrate on not getting tapped out after they told me. But the emotions were high. First time I seen my some immediate family, a couple shed a couple tears, but for the most part, nah, man. I mean, that was the day of when they told me. Now it's time to go to work, time to make some money, you know.
Did you have an idea it was possible? I mean, were you expecting this or anticipating it at all?
Man, I was expecting 228 since they were coming to DFW, and I'm stationed out of Fort Worth, Texas right now, even though I'm from California. So I was hoping to go get like 2 or 3 more wins in and then fight for 228, last-second replacement. But last-second replacement for 227, one fight sooner, so maybe I can still do 228. Everything will be great. You know what I mean? I'm liking it.
I appreciate the enthusiasm, but hey, a very formidable guy, right? I mean, this is no cupcake entry into the UFC. So let me ask you, I mean, when they say, hey, yes, every fighter wants to be in the UFC, but they say, hey, your debut is going to be against Thiago Santos. I mean, does that give you any pause whatsoever?
Nah, I didn't even know who the guy was, to be honest with you. I was just like, yeah, whatever. I mean, we're all men here, so can't be scared of another man, right? And we're all confident because we're all fighters, so I'm a very extremely confident man in myself. So when they said Thiago Santos, I was like, who is that? My manager was like, it's the next guy you're going to knock out. And I was like, all right, let's run with it. So I got to the car, I looked him up, and I seen he knocked out, he finished Anthony Smith with the body shot, and I was like, oh, okay. I was like, I might be in trouble. And then I watched him get knocked out by David Branch, and I've always thought I can beat the snot out of David Branch. So when I seen that, I was like, oh, straight bum, I got this. I was like, I'm ready, let's go. So went home, got the tears out the way, went back to the gym the next day, had the worst sparring session of my life, and then by that night, it was all back to normal. So worked the nerves out real quick, you know. So I'm excited with it, man. I like it. It wouldn't matter if it was against number 1, number 5, or number 25. 13 just happens to work out perfectly fine.
So basically in your scouting report, he's either a world beater or he's a bum, one of the two.
Yeah, I think, you know what, last second, he's proven to be a bum. So if it's a last-second fight, he's usually a bum. Last-second fight, I usually get a knockout. So I like it, you know.
Yeah. I mean, Tiger's been around for a while, and you said you didn't really know who he is. Are you a guy that doesn't watch much fights other than kind of your own career?
You know what, I watch other fights, but, I mean, unless you're like top 5, I don't really think you're a threat because you ain't made it there to be in title contention yet. So, I mean, why watch a guy if he's not in title contention? If you're not top 5, I really don't have to adapt to you in no way, form, or shape. I feel like as long as I go out there and fight my fight, I'm good to go. As long as I put in the work, I do a good training camp, and I go out there and I fight, I usually win, you know. Usually when I sit at home and like, this guy's easy, that's usually when I lose. So I put the work in. You know, it's only 2 weeks, but I put the work in, so I'm excited. I'm ready.
A normal person might say, hey, man, this is a no-lose situation. You're coming in on short notice against an established guy. Bro, if you come up short, who cares? You know, they'll bring you back. You'll get another opportunity. But in speaking with you for a few minutes, I'm guessing you don't look at things that way?
No, not at all, bro. That's not the game plan. Nah, man, look. My last fight for Dana White's Tuesday Night Contender Series, I got like a little quick $10,000 check. I blew $2,500 on this pinky ring. I spend money quick, bro. So, you know, when it comes down to it, you got to pay your coaches, you got to pay some taxes, you got baby mama drama, you got a lot of things going on. So I'm just looking forward to going out there, man, getting a W and then backdooring and doing it again. And if I beat this guy, that means I got to go beat 12, 11, 10, and then we start talking about bigger and better fights. So I'm excited, man. Sky's the limit, but I'm trying to get the new galaxy, so I'm ready.